What will real estate look like with COVID-19 this autumn? Stay tuned. Hey, Scott Himelstein with the Scott Himelstein Group. Welcome back to another edition of our video blog. Hey, before we talk about today's topic, what the real estate market is going to be like this autumn and what to expect. Reminder, if you're a home seller, check out our free home value report. And if you're looking to purchase a home, we have our free MLS search tool for properties all over Southern California. So typically spring is usually the best time to sell fast in the San Fernando Valley. And that has a lot to do with the weather's better. You have a lot more buyers out and about. You have a lot more buyers at the open houses. Well, obviously everything changed immediately back in March with COVID-19. And as a result, everything in the real estate market got flipped upside down. So the question is what can you really expect moving forward as we move into the autumn season? So first, I think number one, you would be remiss if you didn't talk about interest rates. That's the cog that's really driving everything right now. With rates fluctuating at 3 and under, you know, the buyers right now are out in full force. And the buyers want to be able to take advantage of these low interest rates. So a lot of the buyers, some of them are even settling for homes that they're not completely in love with just because they want to get in. And so we really finding right now with the amount of showings, the amount of multiple offers, that as a result of the interest rates, the buyers are going to continue to be out in full force as a result of the low interest rates. Number two, a lot of the sellers are very leery of actually putting their homes on the market. So back when COVID-19 hit in the middle of March and shut everything down, a lot of the sellers took their homes off the market. They were worried about contracting the virus, and rightfully so. You could understand why the sellers wouldn't want to have people coming through their houses, and they didn't know what was going to happen with the real estate market. But we still find that there are a lot of sellers out there right now that don't want to have people come through their homes, and they're scared to put their home on the market because they don't want to have the buyers come through their home. What's interesting about that right now is that because the demand is so high, the likelihood of sellers getting multiple offers and over the list price and top dollar for their home is quite high. Number three is new construction. So as a result of the scant offerings of the resale homes, again, you're looking at about 1 to 1.2% or 1.2 months of inventory in the entire San Fernando Valley. So with inventory being so low, a lot of buyers are starting to revisit and look at new construction. So new construction is great for new buyers because it gives them the opportunity to be able to design the house how they would like it to be at the end of the day. They can build their dream home. So that's number one. And number two, what we find with a lot of buyers with new construction, because nobody's lived in it, they don't have the worry about someone who actually lived in it previously might have actually had the virus. So you have to take that into consideration as well. So number four would be the fact that the prices are continuing to go up, and we expect that in the fall also. Again, you know, you're talking about a situation with very low inventory and very low interest rates. You know, the prices are continuing to go up because the buyers want to be able to take advantage of their low monthly payments as a result of the low rates. And finally, we're looking at really quick sales, speedier sales, pretty much across the board. So if your home is relatively priced correctly, you know, you're probably going to get a lot of bites on it and multiple offers. So it makes sense, right? You know, it comes back to supply and demand, like we've talked about many times before. You know, the lower the supply and the higher demand, the more likelihood you're going to end up with a quicker sale and more money on the table if you're a seller. And if you're a buyer, obviously, you know, you're a buyer, you want to be able to take advantage of these low interest rates. So that's what we can kind of expect to see kind of this autumn. Again, there's a lot of unpredictability out there. You know, if the virus comes back with a second wave, and obviously you have an election looming in November. So there's a lot of things that, you know, we'll have to wait and see how it turns out. But as far as the fundamentals of the real estate market, it's very strong right now. Hey, you have any real estate questions? Call me anytime, 818-396-3311. That's 818-396-3311. And thanks as always for watching our video blog.